Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first. Out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So Central Michigan's offense will have the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
They'll run play action. And down he goes back at the 3.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up third down so that they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in third and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first third down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
The Chippewas will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like,
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He'll keep it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. On the ground, it's Hodges. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Chippewas moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Chippewas send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Davis looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. To say this is a slow start would be an understatement. They haven't even made the chain gang move yet. A strike downfield. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Chippewas in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Chippewas will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisville.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
This defense has been gashed, and they are back up again with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Davis will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Thanks to grab. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. The Chippewas with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for space. It's Hodges. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Davis looking to pass. Moving out of the pocket. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Rainbow Warriors line it up with a 1st and goal. The play action fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Warriors! And they take it in for 6 more points. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Trying to punch it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Third down coming.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds a little space. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Punts it out of the air. Lots of running. Touchdown, Chippewas. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 11 to NC State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Davis will throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's gone. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Alvarado. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. That's caught. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught behind the line. It's Hodges. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Chippewas in the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got his man across the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it to the back. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Callahan. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
27, Central Michigan, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. To the air on first down. He tries to take the top off. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And the stomping has commenced.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Central Michigan, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to him on the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Brings up second down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Callahan. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
To the tight end.
The Chippewas come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Drag down. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Chippewas pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Chippewas can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's Callahan. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Got it in the middle, it's Callahan. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Got the quick completion. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the running back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. Davis will throw. Going for the big play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose. Touchdown, Hawaii. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. They pushed the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 17 over Washington State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He wants to throw it. Get it out on the screen. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
2nd down coming up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Davis looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Central Michigan, set.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. Tackled there by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Got a man, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. They just keep firing. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the left. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Chippewas look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
He's out of bounds.
The Chippewas lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Callahan. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
3rd down coming up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.